Yeah, let's go. The Miami Dolphins. Now, the one thing I got to say about the Dolphins is obviously they're currently riding the second longest streak in the NFL without a playoff appearance, second longest streak in the NFL without a playoff win. The reason why is because they have been just so directionless for a long time. And honestly, it felt like that this offseason when they fired oh my Beeflo.
Brian Flores.
Yeah. When they fired Beeflo, like I it felt the same way. Like it was like, what is this team doing? They felt like they were making progress with him, and then they fired him. It honestly felt like a stupid move at the time. But this guy right here, Mike McDaniel, he's kind of won me over a little bit. Like he will sit there in the pocket and answer, like he'll give a quick witted, like well thought out answer, like super quickly with any question you ask him. He's quite the character of a guy. And um, obviously, like he seems to won me over for being a 0-win coach, which is actually a quote from Mike McDaniel himself, what he called himself. This guy is going to be interesting to see as a coach because it feels like he's got a lot of promise.
Yeah.
Dolphins then followed that up by making some huge moves. I mean, acquiring Tyreek Hill is a massive move. Has dramatically changed this receiving core. I mean, he brings a weapon like no other. There's no other weapon in the NFL like Tyreek Hill with his speed. And you get him alongside Jalen Waddle, add in Cedric Wilson in the slot, and you got quite the core receivers. Gesicki's still there at tight end too.
Yeah,
also
they
made
did
moves.
they so on offense, I'm gonna just keep butting in because we took a decent amount of time with the Bills.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Waddle, Hill, and Wilson are a great trio to have for Tua. Upgrading the offensive
Absolutely.
line is absolutely huge. Love Mike McDaniel. Like he's like walking up to a uh Harvard graduate and then just having a conversation with them. Like he's so smart when it comes to football, but um he's taken over a lot. He was in charge of the uh 49ers run game, part of the reason why Debo had such a great year last year, but he's never been a head coach and never led a team. So it,
0-win coach.
pressure's on, but it's also on Tua because they put in a lot around him with a smart coach, and it's on his shoulders now to win some football games.
Yeah,
Defensively,
absolutely.
we'll move
I
on to
mean,
defense because
it's
we spent
hang
enough
on, no,
time.
no,
But
no. Let's go back to Tua real quick because I mean, Tua's career has been insane. Like, it's now been confirmed that the Dolphins have been chasing Tom Brady since before they drafted Tua, and basically the whole time that Tua's been there. Then they chased after Deshaun Watson. Like, they literally have not wanted this guy the whole time. Have surrounded him with very little receiver until they finally got Waddle. Surrounded him with terrible offensive line, bottom 5 in the NFL. Now he finally surrounded by people. Let's see what he can do. Now on to
yeah,
the
and
defense.
one thing I forgot to mention: listen to their running backs: Chase Edmonds, Raheem Mostert, Sony Michelle, and Miles Gaskin. That's a lot of speed.
Yeah. Well, except for Gaskin, he's not really a fast guy, but
No, but I mean,
tons of
like
speed.
he's had some success. He's had some pretty good games. So,
Yeah.
um, he kind of has it figured out at least to be a role guy.
Yeah, absolutely. And Mostert, it's a huge question if he can ever stay healthy. He made it like 10 plays last year. But that guy is so fast when he's healthy and can play.
And
So,
Edmonds is fast and halfway decent. So like
yeah,
they got a thing going here offensively. Um,
absolutely.
moving on to the defense.
More question marks.
Yeah. Pass rush. That's my big thing. Um, Jalen Phillips is pretty good. Ogba's got to do better.
Yeah.
Um, Raekwon Davis and Christian Wilkins are just men, but they gotta they struggle at times. They gotta be
Yeah.
more consistent.
I would
Um,
say Raekwon Davis struggled more than Wilkins did. Wilkins is kind of the stud of the defensive line, but Davis struggled a little bit at times.
Linebacker, my big thing is Melvin Ingram.
Yeah.
Is he the Melvin Ingram from LA / San Diego? Or is he the Melvin Ingram from the Patriots where he was okay, but
yeah, it's just a question at age 33, like how much does he have left in the tank, you know?
Yeah, great locker room guy. Like he knows his stuff. He'll teach the young guys, but secondary, they're pretty damn good.
Yeah, obviously, Xavier Howard is one of the top corners in the NFL. Byron Jones, he is very talented. Kind of struggled at times last year, but he's still really good and definitely has potential to play super well. Yeah, I mean, overall, not a lot of bad things you can say about this secondary. Linebacker's a little bit of a question mark, though.
Yeah, I like Jerome Baker, but they're
hoping
they're pretty thin.
Yeah, I know. I think they're hoping for some rookies to kind of step in and help out there, but so they're a little bit thin in that position.
But yeah, overall, upside they're not going to push past the Bills. That's not happening. But they can go for a wild card. They'd be in the race. I honestly don't think they're going to get it just because of the teams out west, but man, they severely improved from what they were 2 years ago.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, it's impressive what they've done. Just this offseason, they've improved a lot. Like they made a lot
of Tom Brady as an owner
and Sean Payton as a coach at one point.
Yeah.
But I mean, they've improved a lot this offseason. Schedule's gonna be really difficult because AFC East is more difficult now. They also draw the AFC North, which is going to be a tough division that we'll cover later on. So it'll be a tough schedule, but I do think this team is a contender to make the playoffs this year. Yeah, let's go.